Hey, it's Checkmate, here with another really fast update about the speedrunning community. It has only been about 2 weeks since my last update, but things have been crazy. There are almost double the number of unique runs on the any percent leaderboard, with many new players joining in, and also people branching out into other subcategories than just mango runs. Between all the players, categories, and different versions of the game, we have nearly 24 hours of solid submitted speedrun time. That's particularly impressive since the fastest speedrun times are less than 10 minutes long apiece. In fact, there are so many runners and records being broken that I've established a Halls of Fame in the official Die in the Dungeon Discord to honor the contributions of the community. This is where all the historical records and achievements, such as the first sub 8 run, the first list for sub 10 run, or even the very first world record will live on forever. I'd encourage you to check out the Discord if you have any interest in speedruns. We're a super friendly bunch and can help out with tips or just celebrate with you in your newest PB, or add mango sop emotes when the jester destroys your run. It's a great community that encourages people to do their best and to push boundaries on what is possible. Speaking of pushing boundaries, we've had not one but 2 new world records. Seven, a newer runner to the game, has posted a time of 6 minutes 19 seconds, just barely improving the world record by 1 second. However, after a couple days' time, Chives was able to take the crown back with an insane runtime of 6 minutes and 13 seconds. We are inching our way to the sub 5 mark. If you aren't familiar with the current speedrun meta, check out my speedrun tips and tricks video, which I will link in the description. I've coined a few terms like the mango cheese and list for quick draw, which are pretty well established as the top routes. From here on, I'll just be adding to the meta. This isn't the key to the world record time, but there is a cool little speed glitch that Chives discovered to add to the mango cheese. When playing as Mango with tungsten hand, if you right-click the lock die, it is held by the cursor instead of immediately going back to your hand of dice. If you time your right and left clicks alternately on a flash heavy dice, you can start canceling the flash animation. Check out this clip of Chives performing the glitch. It's difficult to get the timing right, but if you can, this would save a second or two each battle. But be careful, the glitch can also result in some unexpected behavior and even soft lock your game. There's a new speed frog in town. Cinder has taken a top spot at number 4. This completely upends part of the meta, making Lisfer the 3rd fastest frog alive. Huge shout out here to 7 for pioneering a PB with a build that is very Cinder. The meta here takes advantage of Cinder's naturally high rolling D8 splash attack to clear early floors. Then the fairy event has the chance to offer the Mark of the Chosen One relic really early in Area 1. You can use the free sample at the forge to fix the D8 splash so that it rolls 6s and 4s instead of 2s. This is insanely powerful, and with the Hidden Ace starter relic, you have a free draw, so you can pull off a variant quick draw with flash and hollow added to the splash attack. From there, you also want to pull a terrain die and add flash to it. In Area 2, you can get an event to increase the face values of your silver splash die for free, and you can even use a gold upgrade at the forge to make it roll only 8s, which is a beautiful thing to see. Of course, the standard other pieces of the meta still apply, like the Trembling Chair and insect repellent relics. The equestrian piece is especially powerful in conjunction with the Mark of the Chosen. This build is obscenely powerful and very Cinder-like, which I love. It boasts the absolute fastest time to beat Area 1 and the boss, with 7 accomplishing this in 1 minute 55 seconds. However, as you may have guessed, it is extremely RNG dependent to even start. Shout out to Gate, who is the first player to speedrun on D6 difficulty. This is the current hardest difficulty there is, and only 2% of players have even beaten that difficulty. Gate was able to beat D6 in under 20 minutes and began the leaderboard for D6 any percent. Shout out to Small Wheat for his contributions to the Death Percent leaderboard. He posted many of those and helped trigger some more competition in that space. I'll admit that one of my personal motivations beginning to speedrun was to snipe some records. Even though we have more runners than ever, there are still some openings to be first, and by definition the fastest, in various categories. You'll need to act quickly, because as soon as I post this video, I'm sure people will start filling these in. The any percent leaderboard is still wide open. You can filter on annotations like frog and difficulty. There are only 3 Lisfer and 3 Cinder runs, so you're guaranteed a top 4 spot just by posting an attempt. The score percent category is pretty overlooked. There are only 3 Mango runs that accidentally qualified for both any percent and score percent. You can be the first and fastest Lisfer or Cinder score percent speedrunner. The death percent leaderboard has a pretty low bar of entry, and there's a lot of room to add your attempt if you just want to spend 5 minutes or so with some RNG. On top of this, there are actually 7 different difficulty levels in the game. Of those, only D0 D0 and now very recently D6 have any speedruns at all. You can be the first speedrunner on D1 or D4 and set the pace. So making a speedrun account is free. You can use OBS to record your screen or even the Steam game capture feature. Upload the video to YouTube or a free video sharing site and add your name to the leaderboard. Of course, it's not really all about getting world records. Ultimately, we're here to compete with ourselves. So set a goal for yourself or try to beat your PB and I'll see you on the leaderboard.